Morning! Just come back from Home Bargains. I know this room looks an absolute mess. I got my son's toys over here because I've moved them from the front room to the dining area so I could put the Christmas tree up. So anyway, I've just come back from Home Bargains and Asda. I spent a total of £32 and 14p. Got a few little bargains, a few things I needed, a few things I didn't need, but bought anyway. And some Christmas cards, because I've been on the hunt for some really cheap Christmas cards for my son and for my mum from my son, but couldn't find any. So I had to go and get them from Asda, which was a little bit more expensive than I wanted to pay, but sometimes that's the way it works, isn't it? So let's do Asda first, where I spent £13.76, and then in Home Bargains I spent £18.78. And the only thing that's not on the table is a tin of baked beans, which again, like every week, I put in the food bank trolley at Asda on the way out of my shopping. I buy something every week and put it in there for them. Let's get straight into what I bought at Asda. So this is my Asda shop. I got a few good yellow stickers today. So let's start over here. I got 3 of these crisp and juicy watermelon slices. There was lots of them there, so I picked up 3 and they were reduced from 50p down to 29p. I also picked up these green apples because my son loves these apples because he says they're really crunchy ones. He likes green crunchy apples. These were 95p in Asda and there are 5 apples in there. I also picked up some grapes as well, and these were £1.39. They were the cheapest ones that was there, so I picked those up. I got these raspberries on a yellow sticker as well, and these were £2 down to £1.18. My son will have some of these tonight. He'll have some tomorrow morning for his breakfast, and then he'll be with his dad then for the weekends, and I'll finish those off. I also picked up 2 bars of dark chocolate, which have gone up in price from 43p to 45, so not a big jump, but these slow, small increases do add up, don't they? I've got 2 packs of Monge too because they don't seem to be doing my sugar snap peas at the moment, which is really annoying because I love sugar snap peas, but they just didn't have any in again today. But I will check on Monday when I go and buy some bread. I also picked up these fragrant and crunchy spring onions, and wow, they are fragrant, definitely fragrant. These are also on the yellow sticker from 75p down to 45p. I thought I'd chop some of those up. So I'm going to make a soup this week, I think. So I'm going to chop some onions up and put them in my soup. I got some jelly babies for my mum to put in her snack box. So even though I've got her jelly babies, they are her favourites. I picked up a bag of these. These are 80p. And I also picked up this Father Christmas cookie for 80p as well, just as an extra little treat for my son. I then picked up some more baked beans and sausages because I need them for jacket potato next week. And I found these in Asda, which I've never seen before. And they're rose cocoa beans. I've never heard of them. Oh, I'll give them a try. So I might have them for my lunch today. So that was 65p and the beans are 48p. And the cookie was also 80p. And then I had to pick up these Christmas cards here. One is for my son and one is for my mum from my son. So this one, it was 3 for £3 or £1.50 each. And I only needed 2. But I was going to be paying £3. So I thought I'll pick another one up for next year. So I've got my Christmas card for next year. So I got one for my mum from my son. I picked this one up for both of you this season. I'll probably give that to my dad and his wife next year. If not, I'll give it to my brother and his wife. And then I picked up this one here for my son because you know he's a bit of a Star Wars fan. So the Force is strong with you. So I pick that one up for him as well. So yeah, they cost me £3 for cards, which I don't really like to spend that much money on cards. But I couldn't find anything that I really wanted to give my son, so I picked those up instead. So that was Asda, sorry, and that was £13 and 76p in total. And then we move over to Home Bargains, which was £18 and 38p in total, which it doesn't feel like I bought a lot for that amount of money, but let's go into it. I had to pick up these rainbow drops this week because I had no big packs of rainbow drops that I like. So they were 99p each. These cheese twists, because my son had them at his dad's and he said he really liked them. And they were a little bit more expensive in Aldi. I think they were like 99p in Aldi, but in Home Bargains they were 75p. So I picked those up. I picked up some more Haribo giant trees. just for my son to have as a treat now and again. Also picked up these wipes because I'm doing the deep clean this weekend before we put up our Christmas decorations. So I needed 2 packs of those to make sure I had enough to clean everything, because I've already got some in the cupboard anyway. I also bought some mint chews for my mum. These were 99p because she likes to have some mints when she doesn't feel too good. These were 49p each, these were 59p each, and that was 99p. I picked up some more throat sweets, honey and lemon, cherry and blackcurrant at 79p each, because it is getting cold. It was really frosty this morning, so I thought I would pick those up just to be on the safe side in case I get poorly or a sore throat or anything. I then picked up another toothbrush for 39p. I picked up these fruit stars. I wanted some fruit strings, but they didn't have any. But these are £1.9 a box, but my son has them as a snack when he's at school. And I also bought the fruit hearts as well, because that is literally all they had in today was the fruit hearts and the fruit stars, and they were £1.9 as well. I also picked up some smoky bacon tuck biscuits because my son likes to have them as a snack. They were 59p. I picked up some gold coins because I've got lots of the white coins but not any gold coins. So I picked these up. These were 99p. I picked up 2 cartons of baking soda to clean my carpets with. They were 99p each as well. And then I picked up these little Chupa Chup things. These were 15p each. So I thought they're going to be great when my nieces come. I can just give them those. So rather than like overindulge in sweets, they've got one of those each. So there were 6. I picked up 6. I've got 3. There'll be 3 kids here. So I thought 2 each is perfect. Paprika rice cakes at £1.9. I also got my dark chocolate and milk chocolate rice cakes, and they were 59p each. And then I also picked up this little Grinch wind up toy at 99p because my son wanted another Grinch pen that punches his arms, but they only do them in Home Bargains in the next town over, not in the one closest to us. But they did do this, so I thought, oh, I'll pick that up instead. And hopefully he'll be okay with that. But yeah, so that is Home Bargains. That was £18.38p, and then my Asda one was £13.76p, which comes to a grand total of £32.14. But let's see what Aldi brings me tomorrow. Just come back from Aldi, and do you ever have, at least once a month, you have your big shop where you kind of run out of everything and you have to do like one massive shop? Today was that day, and I spent £45.55p in Aldi alone. Altogether, my shopping this week came to £77.69p. I always try and get it under 60, and I just about got it under 80. I swear the prices in Aldi just keep going up and up, because last week the cucumber went from 75p to 80p. In a week, it's gone from 80p to 85p. I mean, what the hell's that about? It's a cucumber. Take a deep breath, breathe out. It is what it is. We need to eat. So let me show you what we've got from Aldi, and I'm going to make this last. I'm going to make it last as long as bloody possible. Here is the Aldi shop. There's a lot of food there, so I'm okay with £45 now I'm looking at it. Anyway, let's start with the veggies. I've got some more sweet potatoes and peppers. I've got my mushrooms, my iceberg lettuce, which was 30% off, and I didn't realise when I picked it up, so that's a win. I got my cucumber and cherry tomatoes, and I got my broccoli. I got some bananas to do some more cooking. I'm going to have to really push them out to make things last longer. I did buy extra asparagus because they were 30% off, and I just wanted some asparagus. I don't always have it, but with a bit of a discount, I thought I would get some. Some more oranges, even though my mum brought home some oranges from work yesterday, it's not going to be enough to last us the entire week, so I brought some more. Some baby spinach, and I bought my kiwi. So that's all my fruit and veggies that I bought. Moving over here, I got some more sweetener because I just opened my last one, and you know my rule. Once I open the last packet, I always buy a new one to replace it. 8 tortilla wraps because I don't know how many I've got in the freezer. I think I've only got 1 or 2. And if we run out of bread, my son has these for his lunches. So I wanted to make sure that I had some tortilla wraps in the cupboard, in the freezer, sorry. Also bought some strawberry dino wheels. for my son's lunches, and I bought some more jelly as well because this was only 85p, so I bought some jelly as well. I bought these 6 breakfast pork patties. My son loves these. He had the last ones this week for his dinner, so I bought those, but he's not actually going to be having one now until Christmas Day, but I wanted to pick them up just in case I couldn't grab them. I also bought some carrot puffs, tomato wheels, and 2 packets of lentil crisps for myself. And I bought all my rice cakes because I literally ran out of all of my rice cakes, so I needed to replace them all. And then I got some more peanut butter and honey because I'm running low on that. I've got hardly any ginger left, and I've opened my last turmeric, so I wanted to buy some more turmeric as well. And I've almost run out of lemon juice, so I needed to replace that. I've only got 1/4 of a tub of cocoa powder, and if I make any banana chocolate mousse bites, I use cocoa powder, so I wanted to replace that. I bought some flax seeds because I ran out of that last week, and some Snackerite ready salted crisps for my son's lunches. I then bought ham for the dog, these little yogurts for my son because these don't upset his tummy like the other ones used to, and I bought some more yogurt for myself as well. And then I finally bought the pepperoni meat stir things that go in my son's lunchbox as well. Now the rest of it I've got for Christmas. So I've got some chive onion twist that my son really likes. So I bought another pack of those for Christmas because I'm just worried that they're going to run out and I'm not going to get them. So if I can buy food now that I can put in the cupboard, then that's what I'm going to do. So I bought those. These ice gems were £1.39, I think, down to 99p. So I picked those up for Christmas as well. And I also picked up these sweet chili rice crackers and these lightly salted rice crackers for Christmas too, because I bought them to try them with my son. He didn't like them. I tried them, loved them. So I bought both of those for Christmas for myself. And then finally, I did buy some dried mango, which is not for Christmas, it's for now. I'm trying to change my son's diet. I think he's just eating too much rubbish. But I know how much of a hassle it's going to be to do a complete turn straight away. So I'm going to replace some of his sweets with dried mango. They're still full of sugar, but got a bit more nutrients in than Haribo. And then over time, I'm just going to slowly replace food more and more and replace dried fruit with fresh fruit. But it's just the way I want to do it. Everyone can have their opinion. Everyone can do what they want to do. This is the way I'm going to do it, and hopefully it will work. But all of this lovely lot cost me £45.55. And Asda and Home Bargains yesterday cost me £32.14. So if my maths is right, that should be £77.69. But I will put it all on the screen now for you. I will also put it in the description box below. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that's average? Do you think the prices in the shops are continuing to go up even though we were told they were going to start coming down? Let me know your thoughts. I would love to know. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new here. Vlogmas is well underway now. Really exciting. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.